Hello, everybody. I am coming to you live from the busy road that I live on, but nonetheless, it's all good. Something I teach in yoga is, I actually heard this. This is just gonna go on a rant. I'm gonna fall off topic, and that's okay. So, one time I heard about this meditation guru who had like a bunch of people coming into his temple or whatever to learn how to meditate. And the second day of the meditation retreat or whatever they were on, it was like a long weekend retreat or whatever, there's this guy that came in like just super angry and like cussing the meditation guru and the group, and he was just angry and yelling during one of the meditations. And the staff that helped out on the retreat was like asking the guru, like, hey, what's up with this? Like, why are you letting this guy cuss and yell and holler and scream during our meditation? Like, what's up with that? And the guru didn't really respond. So the next day, the same angry man comes in during their meditation time. They were in silent meditation and like trying to go within and clear their minds. And then this guy is like, in this one person that was mad was just going on and on again, like, hey, like cussing him, like he didn't like the retreat, he didn't like he was spending so much money to just sit there and lay and do meditation. Like, I guess he just didn't like the service or whatever, but he's yelling. And then the crew that helped with this meditation retreat was telling the guru afterwards, like, hey man, like, what's up with this guy? Like, what are we gonna do with him? And the guru finally replied, and he's like, oh, I paid him to be here. So, of course, the lesson is meditation or yoga, or anytime you're trying to identify what's happening within you, it's not about just staying peaceful or like clearing your mind, but rather it's like, how is your mind reacting? Like, how am I reacting to the outside stimulus? So being on a busy road, it's not about like trying to find peace and quiet all the time, but like, it's not an outside job. Like it's not my, like, for example, it's not my job to find the most quietest, most peaceful place all the time. Sometimes it's learning how to learn to react so that you can make your internal world your peaceful environment. So that's something we actually learn in yoga and meditation, is that in the classes that I teach. And the BTW, by the way, I'm going to be back teaching live classes in the month of November at Full Body Fitness and online. And I just wanted to say that in the yoga that I teach, there's the stretches, there's the moves, there's the breathing and all that, yada, yada, yada. And, a lot of times we're trying to stretch our body, we're trying to stretch out for whatever reason. Maybe it's to get stronger, you're lengthening your muscles, building your muscle strength by stretching. Or maybe it's because, you have some certain goal, or you're in pain or whatnot. And a lot of times, I notice this for myself and other people that I've done yoga with and taught classes for, is like, people are in pain, not because of, twisting and pulling a muscle, or it's not just a fluke that your body has aches and pains. There's definitely a real reason. And a lot of times those reasons are trauma. Like, there's something in your life that is trauma, that has traumatized your body, whether it was when you're an infant, or when you were a teenager, or when you were a young kid, or maybe it was last week as an adult. And your body has this muscle memory. It holds on to that feeling. If in your body right now, you might be able to recognize, oh, I have some pain in my throat, or my head is kind of like weird, or it's not even pain, it's just a sensation that's uncomfortable or not delightful. In yoga, I actually teach you how to release that pain and release the trauma that goes with it. Not just the effect, but rather the cause can be healed. And of course, that requires more of your own work on the back end too. Like, what is causing trauma in my life? Maybe you have to to release that internally, or maybe you have to change environments or, find somewhere else to flourish and whatnot. But the first step in releasing trauma is literally becoming aware to it, like noticing it, recognizing it. So that's what we do in yoga. I'm really excited to be starting back up next month, in a few weeks, next week. So I just wanted to share that tidbit while it was on my mind and on my heart. So have a great day. Namaste.